Sir, may I? Good morning and welcome to this press conference by Election Commission of India. I would request Chief Election Commissioner of India, Shri Rajiv Kumarji, to be addressing you. Sir, may I? I would also like to introduce. Good morning and welcome to this press conference by Election Commission of India. Sir is flanked by the two election commissioners, Shri Chief Election Commissioner of India, Shri Rajiv Kumarji, to be addressing you. DCs. I would also like to introduce everyone on Deputy Election Commissioner, Shri Sir is flanked by the two election commissioners, Shri Anup Chandra Pandey and Shri Arun Goyal with us, and I am the senior DCs, Shri Dharmen Sharma, the commission led by CC Shri Rajiv Kumar, Deputy Election Commissioner Shri Videsh Kumar, Shri Manoj I would request Sir to give you an overview. Thereafter the state floor would be open CEO with us, and I am DG Media Shefali Sharan.
Thank you, Shefali ji.
The commission led by CC
Honorable
Shri Rajiv Kumar
Election
has
Commissioner
held
Shri
in-depth
Anup Chandra
meetings
Pandey
in
ji on my
Shillong.
right.
I would request
Shri
Sir
Arun
to
Goyal
give you
ji
an
on my
overview.
left.
Thereafter the floor would be open for
Senior
your questions.
Deputy Election Commissioners, thank you,
Officers,
Shefali ji.
DCs, DG Media,
Honorable Election
From the
Commissioner
Commission.
Shri Anup Chandra Pandey ji on
all
my
the
right.
friends from the media present here.
Shri Arun Goyal ji on my left.
A very good morning to all
Senior
of you.
Deputy Election Commissioners,
I welcome
officers,
you all
DCs,
to this press conference.
DG Media,
where would be
from the
narrate
Commission,
and give you the details of
all the
our
friends
visit
from the media
to the
present here.
Meghalaya and about the preparedness for the elections.
Very good morning to all of you.
I
welcome you all to this press conference,
My greetings
where
to
would we
narrate
Meghalaya
and give you the
residents
details
and
of
urge
our
them to
visit
participate
to the
proactively
Meghalaya and
in
about the
forthcoming
preparedness
elections.
for the elections.
In a
true festive mood.
I
Meghalaya
through you
is,
express
a peaceful
my
state,
greetings to
and elections
the
are always
Meghalaya
held
residents
in
and urge them to participate
the environment of
proactively
a
in the forthcoming
festival of
elections.
democracy.
In a
So
true
we welcome
festive mood.
and we urge everybody
Meghalaya
through you
is,
to participate
a peaceful
with full
state,
enthusiasm in the elections.
and elections are always held
In these
the
2 days, friends,
environment
we
of
first
a
met with
festival
all the
of
political
democracy.
parties.
So we welcome and we
All
urge
the
everybody
national
through
parties,
you to participate
regional parties, the
with
state
full
parties,
enthusiasm in the elections.
so that we can get their
in these
views,
2
their
days,
comments, their suggestions,
friends,
their
we
inputs,
first met
their
with all the
apprehensions, if
political
any.
parties.
Thereafter, we have met all the district magistrates,
national parties,
SSPs,
regional parties, the state
and
parties.
all
So
the
that
state officials.
we can get their views, their
Thereafter,
comments,
all
their
the
suggestions, their inputs,
central agencies,
their
which
apprehensions,
I'll
if
detail
any.
later, and then the
Thereafter,
chief
we have
secretaries
met
and
all
DG
the
from
district
state along with
magistrates,
the officials.
SSPs,
So,
and all the
just
state
give you an
officials.
overview, the population of the
Thereafter, all
state, as you all
the,
know, central agencies
is which I'll detail
29
later,
lakhs
and then the chief secretary
66,889
of the
with
state
male
along with
and
the
female
officials.
population being almost
So,
equal. To just give you an
there are 12
overview, the
districts
population
where
of
we
the
have to
state,
conduct
as
the
you all
elections,
know, and in terms of the
is
overview of the
29
elections,
lakh
the term of the Meghalaya Legislative
66,889
Assembly
with male
is
and
up to
female population
15th
being
March
almost equal.
2023. So we have to complete the
There are 12
entire process
districts
before that.
where we have to conduct the elections.
The male,
And in terms of the overview of the
if you
elections,
look at the
term of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly
general constituencies,
is
there
up
are 5,
15th
15,
March
55 are reserved for
2023.
STs.
So we have to complete the entire
and
process before
the
that.
male and female population
male,
and the voters
uh,
ratio. If you look
female
at the
outnumber the male
uh,
here in the state.
general
10
constituencies, there are 5
92,003,
and 55 are reserved for
female
STs.
voters in the state.
And we also
the male
have
and female
taken on
population
ourselves to
and the
earmark
voters ratio.
the
Female
persons with
outnumber the
disabilities
male here in the
into our
state.
electoral roll.
There are 10
And
lakhs
there are
92,478 female
PWD
voters in the
voters.
state.
We
are
also have
very happy
taken
to
on
report to you
ourselves to earmark
all over the country
the
and so
persons
in
with disabilities
Meghalaya into our
we
electoral
are
roll.
marking
And there are
all our voters who are
7,478
80+.
PWD
And Meghalaya
voters.
has
In our electoral
we are
rolls,
also very happy to report to you
658
that
all over the country and
electors
so
who are
in
80+,
Meghalaya.
and we are very
We
happy
are
to also tell
marking
you
all our voters
290
who are 80
amongst
plus.
them are 100+.
And Meghalaya has
So our
in
respects
our
to
electoral
them,
rolls
they have been,
22,658
participating in the
electors who are
elections, and it's
80
because
plus.
of them that
And
we are very happy to also tell you 290
we have written
from the
amongst
commission
them are
individually
100
to all of them.
So
To
our
facilitate
respects
them
to
and
them,
to pay our
they have
respects
been
to them.
always
And friends,
participating in the
we have-
elections, and it's
we are
because of them
focusing in the electoral
that we are
rolls
here in
on
this shape of the
inclusion
democracy.
of everybody.
We have written from the commission
and the
individually
18
to all of them
years voters
to
are
facilitate
also
them and to pay our respects to them.
81,443. And friends, we
Gender
have
ratio
we are
is very
focusing in the
happily
electoral rolls on
1022
inclusion
in the state
of
here.
everybody.
And the
And
18
EP
to
ratio
19 years
after
voters
this
are
first
also
after this SSR is increased
81,443.
from 630 to to 6:45.
Gender ratio is
in the
very
final
happily
roll, which again is a
1022
sign
in the
of
state here.
the participation and more
And EP
inclusion.
ratio
This was
after
during
this
the
first
SSR
after this
requirement.
SSR is increased from
Another
6:30 to
interesting thing we have
6:45
started is
in the
that
final role.
we are trying
which again is
that
a sign
after the
of
17 years
the participation and more inclusion.
we
This
give
was
them an
during
option
the
to
SSR
give an
requirement.
advance application to us.
Another
keep it with
interesting
ourselves,
thing
and
we
whenever
have
they turn
started
18,
is
we'll
that
make them voters.
we are trying that
This is
after
to,
the 17 years, if somebody is completed,
start inculcating the
we give
democratic
them an
values
option
and
to
ethos
give an
right from
advance
the beginning.
application to us.
And you will be happy to know.
We'll keep it with
that
ourselves.
950
and whenever they turn 18,
of
we'll
17
17
plus
plus
age
age
voters.
have registered with us
This
in
is
advance.
to
So this is again
start
start
inculcating
inculcating
the
the democratic
of the
values
younger
and
age
ethos
are coming
right from the
forward.
beginning.
And
you will be happy to know that 950 youth of 17 plus age have registered with
I
us
would
in advance.
request that when we have taken
So this is
efforts
again
to enroll them,
a happy situation
they
that
also
people of the
convert
younger
this
age
from
are coming
role to
forward.
poll. They also should come
Since
and vote,
81,443 are 18 to
elections which are
19
coming.
years, and to give
I
you an
would request
overview
that
of the
when we
polling
have taken
stations and
efforts
the
to enroll
preparations
them,
which we have made,
they also convert this
the
thing
number
from
of
role
polling
to poll.
stations in the
They
state
also
is
should come and vote
3,482 with
in
around
the
620
elections which are coming.
voters
To
average.
give you an overview of the
and
polling stations and
predominantly
the
rural
preparations which we have made,
settings,
3,157
the number of
being
polling
in the rural
stations in the
areas.
state is
Friends will manage
3,482 with around
120 booths
620
with women.
voters
All
average.
women staff.
And
Polling
predominantly
officers, presiding
rural
officers. Even the
settings,
even the police
3,157
and the police
being in the
personnel
rural
would be
areas.
women. So this
Friends
is
will
again
manage
a
120
effort
booths
which,
with
Commission
women.
is making
all
all India
women
staff.
to make
Polling officers,
women
presiding
empowerment
officers.
even
our
the
theme.
even the police
similarly,
and the police
this time
personnel would be women. As the
So this
youth
is
we are
again
registering, we have also
effort
started
which,
setting
Commission
the
is
booths which
making
are
all
managed
India
only
to
by youth. Make
means who
women
have
empowerment
been into
our
the government
theme.
service just recently.
And
we are
similarly,
picking up,
this
and
time
there are 60 booths
as
which
the
will be
youth
managed
we are
by our
registering,
young,
we have also
employees,
started setting
so
the
as
booths
to
which are managed
give
only
them
by
the
youth.
pleasure and the privilege
Means
of
who have
managing the
been
booth and
into the
conducting
government
elections.
service just recently.
And
We are picking up
50%
and there are
of the
60
polling
booths
stations, that's
which will
close
be
to
managed by our young
17,041,
would be
employees
so as to
We'll make
give them
arrangements
the
that
pleasure and
they
the
are-
privilege
there are
of managing the booth
webcasting
and
is
conducting
done
the elections
from those polling
and
stations.
50% of the polling stations.
Next,
That's
if we
close
come
to
to the
17,041
facilities which we have,
would be
which we have directed the
webcast.
district officials
We'll
to
make
make
arrangements that
available. There would be toilets.
is done from
These are the
those
minimum
polling
facilities which
stations.
would be available at each polling station.
Next, if we come to
Toilets,
the
drinking
facilities
water,
which we have, which we have directed the
electricity,
district officials to make
ramps for
available.
the PWD friends,
There would be
and the
toilets,
voters. And
these
there
are
would
the
also
minimum
be a
facilities
voter
which would be available at
facilitation,
each polling
desk,
station.
which
Toilets,
the PWDs
drinking water,
or our
senior
citizens or
electricity,
anybody who wants to take help
ramps
can
for
take
the
help.
PWD
I'll
friends
mention
and the
about
voters.
the digital
And there
part
would
of
also
it
be a
in the
voter
next slide.
facilitation desk, which
Next,
the PWDs or for an enhanced
senior
voter
citizens
experience or anybody who
there
wants
would be
to take help
60
can take
model
help.
polling stations
I'll
also.
mention about
And
the
which would be green,
digital part of it in the next
initiative
slide.
of the commission
So that we are environment
Next,
friendly. And for an
as I
enhanced
mentioned,
voter
there would be
experience, women,
there would be
centric
60 model
all
polling
women,
stations also
managed booths,
and which would be
are on
green.
your
Right side there would be 100
initiative of the commission,
Next,
so that we are environment
60
friendly.
PS as I mentioned
And
would look like
as
this.
I
They will
mentioned, there
welcome
would
you.
be
And the
women
PWDs
centric.
at
All
some of
women,
the identified
managed
places will have booths
which are on your
which
right
will be
side.
all
there would be
managed by
122.
persons with disabilities.
Next, they are also. This is also a
60
way of
PS as I mentioned would look like this. They
giving
will
them
welcome
honor
you
and
the
saying that they are
PWDs
fully empowered. They can
at
handle
some of the identified
as
places
anybody
will
else
have
can
booths
handle.
which will be all managed
Uh,
by persons with
Strict
disabilities.
directions have been given that
They are also
this is
AMF
also our way of
assured minimum facility should
of,
be on
of
all
giving
booths.
them honor and saying
no
that they are fully
violation.
empowered. They can handle.
Senior
as
citizens,
anybody
as I
else can
mentioned,
handle.
have an option which commission is giving.
Strict directions have been given that
If they do not want for
AMF
any reason to
assured
vote
minimum facility
to the
should be on
polling
all
station,
booths, and
the commission
no violation of this.
There is a
Senior
provision of
citizens,
form
as I mentioned, have an option which commission is giving to, if they do not want for any reason to vote to the polling station, the commission will go to there. So there is a provision of form. Our parties will go home and take their vote. And how would we ensure the secrecy of the vote? The team will go, the political
agents of the political parties or candidates would also our parties will go home, so that nobody
take their vote.
can influence the
And
vote.
how would
of
we
the
ensure
senior
the
citizens.
secrecy of the vote?
This will be videographed.
The
team will go,
and this will be at
the
in
political
communicated in
agents
advance
of the
as to when
political
the parties
parties
will
or
go into the
candidates would also be allowed to go.
So this is
so
a
that
facility
nobody
which
can
we have
influence the
extended.
vote of the senior
And
citizens.
many states
This
in
will be
recently
videographed
held
elections have utilized
and
this.
this will be but communicated in advance
that
as
many
to when
wants
the
to come
parties
to
will
the
go into
polling
the
station
votes.
itself.
So this is a facility
Form
which
12D would
we
be
have
available
extended
to them, and also
and
to
many
many
states in recently held elections have utilized this
from their home.
but that also
Experience is that
possible.
many wants to come to the
And as I
polling
mentioned, there are
station
7,400
Form 12D would be
PWDs
available to
next
them,
slide.
and also
There are 7,478 persons
From
with
their
disabilities. That also is
they
possible.
also will have full.
And as I mentioned, there are 7,400
And there is a
PWDs.
digital
Next slide.
platform. There is a PWD
There are
app which we call Saksham app.
7,478
They can
persons
download
with
it
disabilities.
And in advance,
They also
book
will have
any
full
facilitation
facility
they
at
want
the
from
booth.
us.
And
Even
there
if they
is
want
a
volunteer to help
digital
them at the
platform.
polling
There is a
station. They want
PWD app
wheelchair.
which we call
All that can
Saksham
be
app.
booked in advance.
They can
So this
download
is,
it and in
I would
advance book
request
any facilitation they
PWD
want from
friends,
us. If they want
even
to
if they want
download
a
this volunteer to help them,
they would feel
at the polling station.
they want a
empowered
wheelchair.
to
all that can
ask
be
for
booked
any
in
facilitation
advance.
from us.
So this is
I would
we also
request
have
all the
there
PWD
is a
friends
band here,
if they
very
want to
famous band
download
which you
this
all might have heard,
app, they
Light
would
After
feel
Dark, which
empowered
we
to
called it
ask
which
for
are
any facilitation
performing,
from
and
us.
they are also our
The
kind of ambassadors for
we also have
awareness amongst the
there is
persons
a
with
band here,
disabilities.
very famous band which you all might have heard, Light After
We
Dark.
are, if we come to the youth,
we called it
which
some of the
performing, and they are also our kind of
ambassadors
ambassadors.
for polling stations would look
awareness
like
amongst
this.
the persons
We are
with
making special
disabilities.
efforts. There would be a double bridge one. There would
We are-
be a
if we come to
makeshift
the
bamboo
youth,
bridge. There would be
some
two
of the
in river and
polling stations. So these are just samples.
the
We are
polling
trying to
stations
make
would look
the,
like this. We are making
experience
special
of
efforts.
the polling
There
station
would be a double
as
bridge one.
friendly,
There
as
would be a
easy as
makeshift
possible
bamboo
for the
bridge.
voters.
There would be two in river
To
and polling
target the
stations. So these
urban
are
and
just
youth
samples.
apathy, which is
We
there
are
in
trying to
some
make
parts.
the
Some people
experience
think that why
of the
go
polling station
and vote
as friendly, so in
as
urban
easy as
areas and
possible
also amongst
for
youth.
the voters.
So, to
Commission
target
and
the
CO
urban and youth
Meghalaya has
apathy,
identified
which is there in some parts.
Five
Some
lowest
people
think that why go
turnout
and
booths
vote in every
which is so in urban areas and,
that
also
comes
amongst
to
youth.
300 booths.
So
All district
Commission
election
and
officers
CO Meghalaya has
under the guidance
identified
of CO are making all efforts
five lowest
to understand why there was a
turnout
low voting
booths
last
in
time
every constituency.
in those 300 booths.
And that comes to 300.
This is a
booths.
targeted intervention.
All
which one is
district
making.
election officers
And also making
under the
targeted
guidance of
intervention
CO are
through the
making
sweep
all efforts
for
to understand why
women,
there was a low voting
for youth,
last time
for
in those
PWDs,
300 booths.
for senior citizens.
So this is a targeted
So I
intervention
would
which one is
request
making.
through you again,
And also
to all
making
our
targeted
young,
interventions
voters
to
through the
please
sweep
come and
for participate in
women,
the democracy
for youth,
festival, for PWDs, for senior citizens.
If we are also
So I would
committed
request
to
through
conduct
you
free,
again to all our
fair,
young voters
transparent
to please
and
come
inducement-free
and
election.
participate
For this,
in the democracy.
while we have directed
festival.
to everybody and what we have directed, I'll tell you
if
just now. We are also
But before
committed
that,
to conduct free,
I mean,
fair,
we are using
transparent
technology
and
to empower the
inducement-free
citizens.
For
So
this,
there is an app called
while we have
Vigil.
directed to everybody and what we have
Citizens,
directed, I'll
we
tell
vigil.
you just
If
now.
you want
But
to
before
make
that,
any complaint to the
Digit-
election commission,
I mean, we are using
just
technology
download this
to
app.
empower the citizens.
and so this is
You
there
can
is
take
an
a
app
picture,
called See Vigil.
upload it. Citizens, be vigil.
If you want to make any complaint to the election commission,
Just download this app and you can take a picture, upload it. If something wrong is happening, if cash is distributed, you can just take a picture and just upload this. This is your complaint. If you want to write something, you can write, and text also you can give us a complaint. And wherever you are, wherever the complainant is, from his latitude and longitude will be captured automatically so that we know the location where this is happening. And in 100 minutes, our teams would reach, within 100 minutes maximum, teams would reach, check it, and come back to the complainant that this is what is the status. Yes, your complaint was right, it has been tackled, or it was partially right, or it was not right. whatever action is taken would just be reported back. And I must tell you that in all over the country, in the recently held elections over the last 2 years or so, people are making use of it. And it is giving us a lot of advantage in tackling problems, defacements, cash distribution, liquor distribution, fights, whatever, wrong time campaigning outside the fixed timings. All this, people are, vigilant citizens are reporting, voters are reporting, and we are taking action. So I would request through you that the empowered and informed voters of Meghalaya, who they are, also use this as much as they can. There are other IT applications which can be used. There is a voter helpline which you can use to find out the location of your booths and others. There is a Saksham app which I have already mentioned. There is also the Suvidha app for the candidates and political parties. They can also apply for whatever facilitation they want in terms of grounds or in terms of permissions. That also is available to them. Friends, the next important point is about the involvement of the political parties at every stage of the election process and of the media as well. The hallmark of the election which we ensure is that every action of ours is in a transparent mode. And secondly, we make disclosures of whatever is happening. So the political parties are involved at every stage of updation of electoral rolls. There are standing committee meetings weekly and even earlier with the district, in every district, in constituencies. Whenever the FLC is done and the commissioning of the machines is done, symbols are loaded, the political parties remain there. Mock polls, storage of the transports, EVMs, booth level agents, polling agents. What one is trying to tell you is that every stage, as I mentioned, when the voting takes place through postal ballot at the homes of the senior citizens of PWDs, that time also all political parties' agents can remain present and remain present. So that entire process is transparent and absolutely for everybody to see. Now, if any candidate has a criminal background, the voters need to know this so that they can make informed choices. So this particular application, Know Your Candidate, KYC, allows the voters to see the criminal background of any candidate. Commission is mandated that each candidate, if he has a criminal background, must publish it in newspapers 3 times prominently, also in news channels, that these are the cases against me, and then so that the voter can take an informed choice. If he wants to still vote, that is the voter's choice. Our job is to put it in public domain, publicize it as much as possible, and then the political parties who have given them tickets must also explain, must also give it in newspapers, and also give a justification as to why they have selected a person with a criminal background. Was it so difficult to get a person without the criminal background in that particular constituency? That also the political parties need to publish, and this application, voters can know what is the ground, what are the charges. We had detailed meetings with the enforcement agencies, the state police, excise, GST, revenue intelligence, CISF, income tax, enforcement directorate, border security force, airport authorities, Reserve Bank of India, narcotics bureau, railways. Why? The purpose behind this was that they all come together and create a situation and a environment which ensures that elections are inducement free. There is no scope for the freebies to be distributed, the cash to move from one place to another or to be distributed, drugs, which is a very, very serious issue, is not transited from here or not consumed here. So we have given directions to everybody, and they will be on their job very strictly. They'll have checkposts at all the interstate and international borders manned by also the paramilitary forces wherever necessary. They will have CCTV cameras there. The Narcotics Bureau will have close look at the route which is used for the transit. Air Intelligence Unit will keep a check on all the planes or the choppers coming into the state or going out of the state. This is in addition to the scheduled commercial flights. If any chartered flight is coming or if any helicopter is coming to the state, the mechanisms are being put by these agencies in place that they come to know of it in advance, and there are standard protocols to do the checking of those things also, so that there's nothing irregular or illegal which comes into the state to influence the elections or to disturb the level playing field at any stage. The GST and the CBIC would keep a watch on the warehouses so that nothing is stocked there for distribution at the time of elections or before the election. All these directions have been given, and we are sure, we are committed that it is peaceful, it is transparent, and it is inducement free. Friends, with the help of all of you, this is what we wanted to convey. And also, media has always been Commission's very close ally, because you are the eyes and ears. It's through you that we hear what is happening in the state, and it is only through you that we communicate to the voters. So today, we would like to communicate through you to the voters of Meghalaya that they come in large numbers, vote, youth, young, male, female, PWDs, old alike, and also use our applications to tell us vigilantly if there is anything which is happening against the instructions or against the law. Thank you very much.
I'll now take questions from you. I would request you, before you ask your question, kindly introduce your name and media organization.